in the comment section, man, before Jacques gives his pick as well, too. Throw some names out there, man. So, Jacques, I've been waiting to hear this, bro, and everything, man. I've been waiting to kind of see what it is that you have for us in the first round, man. I see several. So, once you say yours and say mine, then we'll start popping up some comments in our comment section, man. So,
That's good.
So Jacques,
Yes, sir.
the 2023 Tennessee Titans, first round. Jacques selects.
All right. So don't be too mad, but I'm actually going with Zay Flowers, man, from Boston College. Zay freaking
all right.
Flowers.
Zay Flowers.
And the reason why, because I was going to go O lineman here, but I think the O line is we got some good depth in the draft. And I was like, maybe we do what we got to do. But I'm going Zay Flowers for a reason. The Titans have emphasized speed, right? Not only does he have speed, now he's not the fastest guy, but he has good speed, right? He's faster than what we got right now, okay? He runs great routes. Now, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to this man's offseason, but he was training with Patrick Mahomes. Now, that tells you a lot about Zay Flowers. Also, he has the Mike Vrabel Boston College connection due to Mike Vrabel's son and at Boston College. So Mike Vrabel has seen this kid play from probably freshman, sophomore year to now, right? And when you put his tape on, he has the potential to be a breakout player, right? He has the potential to take it to the house anytime. So when I look at what we have in our receiving room now, people say, I've been seeing this on Twitter, the biggest quote-unquote person that has pressure on them in their second year going into the Tennessee Titans is Malik Willis. I'm like, no way. It's actually Treylon Burks. Treylon Burks has the biggest cinder block on his shoulders because he's been asked to be the number one receiver. So what happens is if we want speed, and if I'm a Rand Carthon, let me get you speed, my brother. Let me get you something that's different versus what you have now. So I pick Zay Flowers. That's for me.
Okay, Zay Flowers. So Jacques is going wide receiver, round 1, pick 11.
Yeah.
Wide receiver. Okay, Jacques. All right. So, hey, bro, that's a pretty good pick, man. I mean, Zay Flowers might be the most ready receiver in the draft, to be honest. If you all watch the tape, you'll see what I'm saying. Route running is incredible. Catches the ball very well. Makes big plays, man. So, for me, man. All right. Round 1, pick 11 for me. All right. So Jacques, you and I are pretty much saying the same thing as to our thought process in this particular round. Okay. When I'm looking at the roster on offense, I think the biggest hole is at wide receiver. Okay. The biggest question mark is at quarterback, but I do think the biggest hole and holes are at wide receiver. So I'm actually agreeing with you in this one, Jacques, as a first round pick for the position of wide receiver. But I'm going to Mike Vrabel's alma mater. He likes drafting either SEC guys or Big Ten guys. That's what he does. I think a lot of people in the comment section are saying this name as well.
JSN.
So
I already knew.
Yeah, I figured that. So for me, Jackson Smith Najiba, JSN, Ohio State. The fancy receiver. Now, yes, he missed the majority of the season last year with a hamstring. That is concerning to me because we have had a struggle with first-round picks and injuries. They go together with the Titans like milk and cereal. That's just being honest. Hamstrings. But I would say he's had a full year. He hadn't torn anything. He hadn't broke anything. I'm hoping that, we could keep his hamstring intact. He hadn't torn his back or anything like that. But when you talk about receivers, in my opinion, Jackson Smith, he was good even when they had Gary Wilson, when they had who was the other receiver at Ohio State the year before?
Chris Olave.
Yes, Chris Olave. Yes, he was their leading receiver. It was him. He was the leading receiver. And this year you kind of shadowed by Marvin Harrison's unbelievable, but. He's best receiver I've ever seen besides Randy Moss, maybe in college football. But Jackson Smith Najiba, this guy here is a humongous playmaker out on the field. Catches the ball, route running, crisp. He makes plays, man. I'm not saying he's a super fast receiver, but he's like Chris Olave. There's a lot of similarities between the two. And shout out to my son who's a big Ohio State fan. He even said last year, he said, "Man, I like Smith Najib. I like 11, man. Dude is good." This guy here in a draft of receivers that aren't good. Let's just be honest, y'all. We don't have a lot of good receivers in this draft. And the fact that we have a big hole at receiver, we need a receiver, in my opinion, in the first round. If you're going to go there, you go with the best receiver available. And to me, it's Jackson Smith Najiba, JSN, from the Ohio State University.